Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another episode of Happy Hour at Johnny's. I'd like to introduce you to Synyster Gates.
Yeah, I'm here for the evening.
Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me.
I really appreciate it.
Love what you've done to the place.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's St. Patty's Day.
It's St. Patty's Day.
So
Cheers.
here you go. What are you drinking?
Boddington's.
That's not Boddington's.
Guinness, of course.
Guinness. Yeah, same here. Same here.
In the Budweiser cup.
But let's start, maybe back in the beginning when you first joined. We needed a bassist. You came in and it was really, really cool at first for like a day. Like really cool.
A whole fucking day.
You were a good player. You did your due diligence. Well, we didn't know at the moment, but you had a meth addiction at the time. Can we talk about your meth addiction for the first time?
Yeah. I mean, why not?
Why not?
My mom's gonna love this episode.
Yeah, small meth addiction. It didn't get super methy until a little later. But he smelled like shit, number one. God, rotten, just fucking rotten.
I was dying on the inside,
You're
man.
dying on the inside. Yeah. Just fucking, you were playing methy. You were playing super methy. Yeah, so what was your record? Did you break 5 bass strings in one night?
One night, yeah. It was
night,
5.
5 bass strings. Okay. The kicker is we were playing for 20 minutes back then. So that was the beginning. How do you feel about that?
Luckily, with all that stuff that you said, in all seriousness, it did wake me up, and that's honestly when I stopped with the drugs like that and everything.
Yeah.
So it definitely, in many ways, saved me.
We saved him.
Just for occasions like these.
5 fucking bass strings a night. You have a meth addiction? That's fucking crazy.
Let's talk a little bit about some fun little Ireland stories we have. What's something that sticks out to you when we've been out on the road there?
Well, there's a funny little recent story that happened. We get on this plane and I'm sitting kind of by myself. I usually sit with Johnny, not too many seats or whatever, and so Jon Snow and I keep trying to think of her name in the background, so I'm fucking up here. It's Daenerys. Targaryen?
Targaryen.
Daenerys Targaryen. Mother of dragons. But she's princess.
You could probably learn their actual
Queen.
actor names too.
Daenerys Targaryen. Daenerys Targaryen.
Yeah.
Daenerys, not Daenerys.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, just Daenerys, because it's only a Y. It's not E-S. It's just
Daenerys.
Yeah, Daenerys.
Alrighty then.
Amelia and Kit.
I'll leave you with their real names.
Well, we said hi to them. We could call them by their first name.
They're walking up, and she's so sweet, so sweet. Oh, I think I'm right next to you. I'm like, oh my God, amazing. And Jon Snow was next to him.
I was equally excited.
I mean, just pick one. And I'm like, oh sure. And as I start to get up, he's like, hey mate, do you mind if I sit with my friend? And my heart sunk. My fucking heart sunk. I'm like, sure. So I get home, I'm telling my wife all this shit. She's like, you got cock-blocked by Jon Snow.
Kit Harington.
Kit Harington. Cock-blocked by Kit Harington.
If you're gonna get cock-blocked by someone, let it be someone with a name like Kit Harington.
Kit Harington.
That's a great name too. He just gets it all, doesn't he?
Destined for snowness.
At some point, we're gonna have to take a shot of Jameson too. For this next segment of Happy Hour with Johnny's, we have a very special guest, Mr. Papa Gates. Say hi. Hi. The reason why we have Papa Gates with us is another very important part of tour stories.
So I spent a week with him out on the bus. We're going into New York City to do a show, and I'm asleep in the bunk, and it's raining outside, and I can hear the rain. And they stopped for gas, and Johnny had to pee, and so he went outside, and the bus driver noticed this guy with the mohawk in his underwear walking down the street in the snow, and so he was like, what the hell? And he realized it was Johnny, so he grabbed him, pulled him back into the bus, said, you need to go to the bathroom. So if Johnny goes to the bathroom, he just opens this door right here and he goes to the bathroom. But instead, he turns the other way and starts peeing on the curtains on the bunk. And so I'm asleep, I hear the rain, I'm like, God, it's really raining hard. And it gets harder and harder, and so finally I was like, what the hell's going on? And I pull the curtains back, and I take a full face full. I took a pint of the half pint's DNA right to the eyes. And I'm like, ah, and I was hitting his legs because I didn't know who it was at the time. I didn't know it was Johnny. I was just hitting legs, going, and cursing, and then the legs like disappeared and climbed up. The bunks are 3 high, so I didn't know who it was. I asked everybody in the bus. I said, nobody remembers like getting up and peeing on my face. Does anybody remember that? Does that ring a bell? I finally said, does anybody have bruised shins? And Johnny goes, yeah, my legs hurt like shit, what happened? MTV came out to do a live interview with the band. And so the band is about far enough away from me that I can't hear what they're saying. I see my beautiful son, Syn, do this. And I realized that he's telling the story. He's on live on MTV, he's telling the Wiz story. Zachy walks up to me as he walks by, he goes, Johnny ruined your night, my son just ruined your life.
No hard feelings.
Yeah. For me. Yeah, no, that's good.
All right, well, that concludes another episode of Happy Hour at Johnny's. Thank you very much for checking us out. Thanks to Papa Gates for being here.
Oh, thank you.
And Syn Gates. Cheers. Happy Patty's Day, everybody.
Happy Patty's Day.
What's on this about Jameson's? Get a one shot, he goes all swirly. That's all he can take. He's old now. He's old now. Get him his walker, he's had his shot. Get Puck the fucking wheelchair. He's gone.